Good evening, everyone. My name is Makila Canny, and I will be chairing this evening's regular meeting for the Monee Planning and Zoning Board of Appeals. I'm calling to order the meeting for the Planning and Zoning Board of Appeals. Can we all stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
allegiance
to the flag
to the flag
of the
of the United
of the
States of
United States
America
of America
and
and to the
and to
republic
the
for
republic
which it
for
stands,
which it stands,
one nation,
one nation,
one nation,
under God,
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
liberty
with
and justice
liberty
for all.
and justice for all.
Okay. Seated. Donisha, can you do the roll call, please?
Yes. Lindstrom, Kenna, or is he here?
Unmute.
Ron, are you on the call?
Ron has to unmute.
Okay.
Down at the bottom left of the screen, there should be an icon with a microphone. You need to click on that. No, he's still muted.
He's here.
Bottom left of your screen, there should be a microphone. You have to get rid of the there. Nope.
Okay. Is it? Can
Where'd
you
he
hear
go?
me? Please tell me he didn't disappear. Can you see him?
No. Oh, there he is.
Yes. We can see him. He's just muted.
Okay, let me see.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Yes,
There
I can hear you.
All right.
I apologize, Guy. I'm not too good with this stuff. I apologize.
That's
worries.
okay. Okay, so Lindstrom,
Yes,
okay. Canny,
Yes.
Gray,
Here,
Pope, can you unmute Joanne?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're here.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay, this is a roll call. Let me continue.
Okay. Now I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from the meeting held on June 16th, 2021. I need a first and a second.
I'll make a motion.
Lindstrom,
second,
Gray,
Roll call.
Lindstrom,
Yes,
Canna,
Yes.
Gray,
yes,
Pope.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'd like to make a motion to open to the public if anyone has any comments.
I'll make the
A
motion.
first and a second.
I'll second it.
Roll call.
Lindstrom,
Yes,
Canny,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes,
Pope.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'd like to make a motion, or do I have to make a motion for to open public hearings?
yes,
Okay. Anyone presenting today for the public hearing? Mr. Gordon?
Okay, so if you're making a motion to close, we need a first and a second. Are we opening the public meeting?
Yes.
Culp, second it.
Okay.
Okay.
So Gray first, Cope second.
Yes.
Lindstrom,
Yes.
Cannon,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Cope.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Gordon?
Yes. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate everybody meeting tonight. So I'm presenting to you the reason for filing the variance on our property at 5159 West Main Street. We are in the process of selling it to a young man, Tyler Mathis. He is on the call today. He is a dog lover. He is a dog trainer, and it's very important to him that he has a fenced-in backyard. So one of his requests was to get this variance filed so that he can be assured that he will be able to have a fenced-in backyard for his dog. Like I said, we live at 5159 West Main Street, and the backyard, it is a corner lot, but the backyard is basically off of West Herbert. And I actually have a diagram here. I don't know if I can share this, my screen with you guys so you can see it. It might be a little easier to explain for you guys, if that would be all right. Oh, Tyler has it right there. There we go. So basically, where the fence would be put is the backyard, and where it would go against is the West Herbert Street and Embry Lane. The fence would not be blocking any visual eyesight if a car were to drive up to that lane. Also, there is a dead end where West Herbert Place Street goes, so there is no through traffic on that street. The only people that would be driving on that, there's two neighbors that have like a little parkway spot in the back there. But again, where that fence would go, it would sit 15 feet off of the road. So when you're pulled up to the actual intersection there, it would not be blocking any view or obstruction to any driver whatsoever. But more so, we're just trying to make sure that Tyler there can have a fence for his dog, and when he purchases the home. But really, that's what we're asking today, is for you guys to accept the variance for the fence.
Okay. Any questions? Anyone?
I have a question. I got a question. Are you guys talking about putting a fence behind the garage, or are you guys talking coming out in front of your house?
It'll be behind the garage.
Okay. So it's just that back area where the little fire pit is and everything.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions or concerns?
This is Larry. Can I ask one question? Sir, do you have the green cards for the mailings to the individuals within so many feet of your property?
Yes, sir, I do. I actually sent out to everybody within 250 feet. So I just made sure that I covered everyone, and I have pretty much almost all of them returned. There was over 20.
Okay.
Okay, I think we established. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, we should have those submitted, sir, to the village clerk.
That was going to be my question too. Yep.
Yep. They should be submitted so the board's aware of them.
They all were there. They're part of, they weren't put on the on the site. Yeah, they weren't there in the packet. They weren't put on the site because of the home personal addresses and identifiers, but they are part of the packet.
Right. They were part of the packet.
Okay. Any other concerns?
No?
If I may, this is Romy Beers, Building Services. Mr. Gorman, you said you have the sketch of where the fence would go. Are you able to pull that up so there, everybody could see what we're talking about? That would help. How far the fence would go, because this is frontage on 3 sides. So
Yes.
we can better understand.
I'm trying to share my screen. It says host has disabled that participant screen sharing. So whoever the host is, if they would make that available, please, I could share that for you guys.
Hold on a second.
This is Culp. Isn't
If
that
that
in the
works.
packet?
Mr. Gorman, see if that works.
There we go. Okay, I got it. Here we go. All right. Can you guys let me know if you can see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
I see it.
Okay. So yes, this is the house. There's Main Street up to the north. And then this is the Embry Lane right here. So where the garage sits, and this is where the backyard and the fence would be placed. As you can see down here, this is the next road right here, Herbert Place. So the intersection sits right here where my mouse is going over. So if you can see, I can zoom in a little bit. There's 15 feet from the fence just to West Herbert Place. And then off of the garage, there's at least a good 4 feet, because we're not going all the way up against the road from Embry Lane. It's actually going to butt up against the garage here. So there's plenty of room on either side, and then it would not go into the front of the house.
Okay.
And I can show you on Google Maps if you'd like to see where that is. So this is the house. So as you can see, that the garage sits off, so it would be going down this line and then stop about right here and then come across and down back. And like I said, this is a dead end right here. So if you're sitting at this intersection and like the fence will be right here, it will not, if you're coming from the south to the north, you have no obstructions. And if you're coming from the north down to the south, you still 15 feet. If you look left, there would be nothing, no obstructions as well.
And if anybody noticed, the house that's just to the west of it, they do have a fence that is similar to what it sounds like they want to do. The houses to the east don't have them, but it's in the same, what do you want to say, coordinates or variants of the house that's just to the west of it. They have a fence that goes from the back of the house to the back yardish. Same situation. They got dogs. It's not, there's no obstruction of view at all as far as traffic going east and west out in front of the house.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are there any other questions or concerns? Okay, if not, thank you, Mr. Gordon. If not, then I'm going to make a motion to close to the public hearing, I'm sorry. Can I have a first and a second?
I'll first it.
Second.
I'll make that motion.
Okay. Can we have a roll call?
Uh-oh, I'm over here speaking on mute. I'm sorry. So we have Grace, I'm sorry, Lindstrom first, Grace second. Lindstrom,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Cope, Can you hear me? Cole?
Maybe they're muted.
No,
She's not muted. Joanne, are you there? Yeah, I don't see her muted at all.
no, she's not. She just,
Cole? I don't know if she's having technical difficulties because she didn't mute and unmute again. Cope, can you hear us?
she might have connection issues.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Okay. So, is that, you're done, Danisha?
Yes, I'm muted.
Okay. So, Mr. Gordon, thank you for presenting your request to us today. The next step would be for you to present it to the trustees at the next meeting. And does anyone know when the next meeting is?
As of right now, it's
Wednesday.
scheduled for November 17th.
November 17th. So, Mr. Gordon, you will come on November 17th and make your request to the trustees. Thank you again.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes,
Did we just closed public hearing, correct?
yes.
Correct.
Okay, don't we need to make a favorable or unfavorable?
Yeah,
Oh,
we need a motion for a favorable recommendation of the applicant's request.
yes, we do. Forgive me. Can we have a favorable or unfavorable?
I'll make a motion.
For the request.
Make a motion for favorable.
Favorable.
Second. Yeah, second.
Okay, so Lindstrom first, Gray second. Lindstrom,
Yes,
Canna,
Yes,
Gray,
Yes.
Cope. Joanne, are you there? Can you hear us? Okay, I'm not getting her. Larry, do we have to have her on for this to pass through?
Yeah, is she, she can give a thumbs up over the screen. If she can do that, that'd be fine. If not, we should be okay. There's 3 out of 4.
Okay.
okay.
She
All
just-
right, so
Joanne, can you hear us? She muted and I tried to unmute. No, there's
No, I
connection
think she's
problems.
still
Sorry,
having issues.
Makila.
We're okay.
Makila, just before we go, it's not old business, but I know it should have been part of the on D for approval of the minutes from June 16.
Okay. I'm sorry, what about approval of the meetings from June 16th? Because we did mention that earlier.
Yeah.
We need to have a motion for, okay, let me see. I'm going through, hold on one second. Okay, so I have other thing down, including her as well. So you can continue. Go ahead. I do apologize.
Okay, so we are at old business. Any old business?
Yes.
Any new business? Then I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Yes.
A first and a second, please.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Lindstrom,
Yes,
Kenny,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Cope. Okay, it's adjourned at 7:05 p.m.
Okay, well, thank you, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank
to
you
all.
guys.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Time.
Thank you.
Evening.